Yo, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? I would like to thank you guys for tuning in to Only the Realist. I hope that you guys have all had a wonderful day out there, and be mindful that this reading will not resonate with every single one of you. And without further ado, we're going to jump right in. It's going to be a life reading, and let's do it. All right, collective. There we go. We got the Hierophant with the Ten of Swords. All right. This is good. Showing a commitment to yourself and putting an ending to the bashing, right? And this is just temporarily, right? And when I say bashing, I mean, like, you know, putting yourself through that mental process of what's not working out, right? You're going to start being more committed to the things that support your health in life, that support your well-being, right? With endings come new beginnings. Yeah, putting an end to the bashing of yourself, right? I think people forget, even people that have a very, very great mindset, who are very disciplined and things like that, even they still are haunted by experiences of trauma. You know, that's just natural for us as beings on planet Earth, right? Yes, we can discipline ourselves to have better authority over our thoughts, over what just comes in and kind of leaves whenever it wants, right? But altogether, it doesn't just disappear. You know what I mean? We do still think about things that happened 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, last year. You know what I mean? Things that have either inspired us or has put us down, right? And these are the things that we need, because a lot of times you'll find yourself being very motivated and encouraged by the negative experiences, or what we perceive as negative experiences, which ultimately propel us, right? It gives us strength. It gives us courage and power to develop a better path for ourselves, or a different path for ourselves, I guess I should say. All right, there we go. We have the Empress with the Knight of Cups. So what you're preparing for here is going to be an abundant thing for you, right? It's going to be a burst of emotional fulfillment, right? Which is just that feeling that you get when good things happen, right? When change has arrived, when you have put yourself in front of you know, the front line, right? You know what you want to move forward with, right? And see, don't be discouraged by the time that you spend away from the things that you know elevate you. Don't feel discouraged, because what that is just more experience of your life, right? More experience of your life, right? More you know, fulfillment, and not in the sense of, well, I've been working a lot and now I need fulfillment. No, just in the sense of, there are times in life that you cannot stop, delay, slow down, or, put in that category. Because when you feel sick, you can't really do anything about that. When you feel down, you can't really do anything about that. When you're tired, when you're stressed out, when you're mad, sad, upset, you can't do anything about that, right? But you can focus yourself in a more fulfilling uh surface of experience, right? Which is why when you go on a vacation, or you go spend time with friends, or you go and do things that you like to do on your own by yourself, these are our times in life that life is giving us that experience, right? Because when you enjoy time away from the things that you're putting a lot of your life's currency into, that's, pulling out that negative feeling of, well, I've been working, I'm always working, I'm always working, I'm always working, I'm always working. You know what I mean? I'm always doing this, I'm always doing that. And then life comes in, and it's like, nah, dude, you need to take a break. You need to chill out. You need to go do something fun. You need to go experience other things. This is life's experience. And it's not taking you away from it because it doesn't want you to, your life, not because your life doesn't want you to get to where you want to get to, but it gets there when you're ready to be there. You know what I mean? When you're ready to be there. Because we think that things come when we want, right? Oh, I'm going to work for 5 years and this is going to happen. No, you're going to work for 5 years and then this might happen. You know what I mean? These are the certain things in life which every human being wants control of, right? Which is how we get there and where we go, right? But ultimately, we don't have any control over any of that. The only thing we have control over is saying yes, no, this way or that way. That's it. You can go this, you can say yes to this, go that way, and something happens. You can say no to that, go this way, and something happens over there. That's why we have free will, to create our own path. Not knowing what's on the other side of the yes or no, or the this way or that way, but that's not for us to be like, yeah, I have control over that. No, we don't. We'd love to so much, but we just don't have that ability. Okay, we have 2 of Wands with the 8 of Wands. 2 of Wands with the 8 of Wands. Okay. Creation. And there's some impulsiveness here, right? You're ready to go, but you're not really, the energy that you're in is not ready to propel you yet, right? But you are in that, you do have the thoughts, but your energy is not in that place yet, right? Which means that you're possibly still thinking about things that affect you, right? Things that you have to accomplish that you feel take away from your time of being able to accomplish the things that you want to fulfill. We have the 10 of Pentacles with the Fool. Yeah, the Fool. It's time to present yourself to life. This is your inheritance of life, right? Ten of Pentacles. Growth in the aspect of accumulating the experiences of the wisdom and the knowledge that you are slowly but surely creating for yourself, right? And I don't think most people understand that part of it, right? See, you can listen to a you know, you can understand some things to a certain extent, right? And to not get the full answer, even though you're focused on that. Page of Wands. The answer is not within why you're doing it, where you're doing it, or how you're doing it. It goes back again to the yes or no, right? This is what is considered judgment. Yes or no, right? These are the two paths that are going to define the what, the where, and the how, right? You don't have a sketchbook of this, but your job is to listen, right? Be aware and observe the decisions and choices that you create, right? Six of Pentacles. And that comes in with this balance here. It's hard enough not knowing what the yes or no, or where the yes or no is going to take you. It's hard enough not knowing that. But it's better to be mutual upon the standoff of it, right? I can't find, or there's no way for me to find out the unknown answer of what's behind the door of yes or no, but my best my best presentation is to just open a door, right? And that is where magic begins. Just opening the door, right? That's it. Just opening the door. Ace of Pentacles. Because I see here that the door that you do choose is going to allow you to have opportunities in your life, in your future, right? Within your present time, right? The Ace of Pentacles, the ultimate wish fulfillment of opportunities, right? This is good, guys. And we have the Fool at the bottom of the deck again. Knowing that the risk, right? The risk is more powerful than not taking the risk at all. Right? I don't think a lot of people put enough focus on what the risk is and why the risk is important. Right? What the risk is and why the risk is important. Right? The sacrifice to how to get to where you want to be. right? As a being, right? Someone who is searching for the path forward, right? Which we are all doing. We're searching for the path forward, right? Even when we wake up every day, we don't know what is the path, but we know that the path is leading us forward. And we have the Knight of Wands with the Six of Wands. Yeah. You embraced something recently, right? You embraced something recently within yourself, right? Because we have the Six of Wands here, which is a very movement kind of energy, right? Within yourself, you're wanting to rise, right? You're feeling some type of strength within yourself. Embracing, right? For an example, if someone, right? For someone who has struggled with something for so long, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. That embracing, right? Once they finally say enough's enough, right? They've went through the process that they needed to go through to obtain information, to hear criticism from people, to research things that allow them to grow mentally and spiritually, to all of these things that we obtain throughout the time where we feel like things will never change. Because that is a lengthy period of time, especially for those people who do understand this example that I'm speaking about, who has, experienced this more than often, right? You know that when your mind is, your mind and spirit is stressed, right? To the point to where you're like, why is this even a focus of mine? You know what I mean? But you know that you are committed to that focus, what you're focused on. But you just know deep down in the back of your mind that you don't have enough motivation, patience, understanding, knowledge, or individual wisdom to help you continue to go. Then there's that breaking point where you're like, I am so sick of not completing this. That embracing feeling, right? That's a victorious feeling. That's almost like running up to a crowd of people and telling people what you have accomplished. But you're doing that to yourself. Say, I have accomplished this, right? Even if it's just 2 steps ahead of where you have been for the last year or two. That's still a new experience. That's still new knowledge. That's still new wisdom. And that's still a new opportunity for you to grow. The tough times truly do make people very powerful spiritually. Judgment. Exactly. It's exactly what we were just speaking about. Yeah, that's that little light bulb popping on. You know what I mean? That is the information. And then we have the Four of Wands. That's a celebratory energy. When you have more gratefulness and grace within yourself from the hard times that you went through, you will start to see yourself in a better light here with judgment. Judging yourself in a proper manner, right? Not saying, "Oh, I'm a piece of shit. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I'm too weak for this. Oh, this is too hard for me. Oh, this is..." No. These things are rapidly changing within you, making not only yourself happy by knowing that you're taking the steps forward, right? But you are exciting your experience of life. Exciting your experience of life. Remember that your idea is not reality until you can excite that idea, which are the implementations after the idea has been created. Effort, right? How will I create this idea? How does this idea become here in front of me? We have the Seven of Cups with the Two of Swords. This is good, guys. Got some options coming through here for you. Life is going to show you the opportunities that you have, right? And yes, sit in this energy here. It's okay. This is the, you know, you're at the crossroads, right? This is where you're at. You're at this place where there's that yes or no, right? It's like you sit there for a second and you take in what encourages you to open whichever door you choose to open. But just know that the door that you choose to open, you identify with that door, right? And there's never a right or wrong answer to the door that you choose. But this is why wisdom and knowledge is very important as a human being, right? Not everything that glitters is gold. Some good options coming through here though. We got some new relationships coming in, right? Some people that you can collab with. Got some new jobs for those of you who are looking for employment or new ways to create finances, right? And the best thing is for you who have obtained ideas, right? Ideas. Use those ideas wisely, right? Remember that ideas, each individual idea that comes to individual beings, it comes from nowhere. Not understand that? Ideas don't just come from, you know, they just come out of nowhere. You could be walking down the street and bam, the universe just hits you with an idea. You could be sitting in your bed and the universe just bam, hits you with an idea. You could be swimming in a pool and then bam, you get hit with it. You could be, taking your dog to the mountains and then bam, you get an idea. None of these ideas come from someone else. All of the ideas that you get for something in this life have come to you individually. Come to you individually. Life is very interesting. Like when you're talking to yourself and you don't know that you're not actually talking to yourself, you're telepathically talking to your spirit, right? I've met people that said talking to yourself is so weird. Or I've even met people that said, I don't talk to myself. And I feel like those people are like, they kind of deny the fact that they actually talk to themselves, right? They talk to their spirit, right? But when you're by yourself and you're thinking of things, you're literally telepathically speaking to yourself. I don't like this idea. I don't like this person. Why'd they do this? This and that. All these things that you don't verbally say, but it's inside of your mind. And you're going back and forth with yourself about this, about whatever situation you're in, whatever experience that you have. It's there. And this is the magic of life. Magic of life. All you got to do is be quiet and talk in your head. That's you talking to your spirit. You're not actually saying anything. And some people may think that it's you're just listening to thoughts in your head. Well, still listening, but you're not listening to anything outwardly, which is on the outside of your body, right? You're talking telepathically to yourself. Having conversations, having little, nitpicks back and forth, judgments, deciding, choices, all of these things. You're talking to yourself telepathically. And the question is, who's in there? That's the big one. Or what's in there, I should say. Queen of Pentacles with strength. That's great right there. Yeah, again, with the Two of Swords, right? Back to that crossroads, to yourself. Now is the time for patience, meditation, and knowing that the calm, right? That calmness is coming in, right? Where things start moving itself around, organizing itself, right? With the strength there. That's you regaining that energy, right? Rejuvenating that energy that you lost through this recent past experience that you had, right? Which had you paused or delayed or kind of sitting back thinking about why things are this way. Why are things just, why are things just lost in the abyss? But they're not lost. There's nothing that is lost. There we go. We have the Death with justice. Yeah. And I feel like you have had your head above water. You have had your time to be your time to reevaluate the changes that need to come, right? That need to come, right? This is a lot of change here. And this is because you're wanting something, right? You're wanting to develop your life for the betterment, right? This is good right here. That justice coming through there, making things right, right? Making things right. And how do we do that? We go for it, right? We have the King of Wands with the Nine of Cups. Yeah, we go for it. See, with a heart wide open here with the Nine of Cups and the ability to have strength and say, I'm going to go for it anyway, that already breaks the barriers on how to create, manifest, right? Those new experiences that you are craving for as a human being, right? That you're craving for, to have those answers, to have those the ability, to have the understanding, right? It's that push forward, right? And if you didn't go through any of the hard times, you would not know. You would not know how to embrace. You would not know how to embrace. And it's never about just going through the experience, because I know people leave it at, well, everybody has, bad experiences. Of course. But it's about what you learn out of those experiences. You know what I mean? It's what you learn. See, there are people that learn from experiences so much faster than others. There are people that continue to do things for 10 to 20 to 30 to, so many years, because they don't understand that their spirit is trying to teach them how to develop a sense of why this lesson is here. The lesson is here so that you don't have to continue to go in that circle, that repetitive circle, over and over again. Over and over and over again. Everything in life has a cycle. And I think human beings are the only beings on planet Earth that the majority don't know that they're going in a revolving circle. Anyway, guys, that's all that I got for you guys. I hope that you guys have really got something from that. Thank you guys again for tuning in to Only the Realist. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. I really like to hear what you guys have to say. And if you guys have been with the gang, I love you guys so much. Monistique, and I'll catch you guys next time.